All right. We'd like to welcome everybody to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast, where we discuss video game-related topics, news, events, and content. We're going to be your host for now and for eternity.
Yeah.
Kevin.
You know what to say there.
Yep.
Turbo
exactly.
857.
Eric, don't worry about the rest.
Jason, a.k.a. Sticks.
Actually, I was going to say infinity instead of eternity, but
And beyond.
But I didn't know how many people were Star Trek fans, so I wasn't even going to go there.
God.
Wasn't even going to go there.
Help us, please. Thank you.
Seriously. So what's the topic for today?
I don't know. Let me see something. Hold on.
We are live still, Jay. What are you doing?
Before we get into our topic,
What is going on? Where are you going?
Sticks is going to try to
Where you
fix something
going?
technical that has to do with the podcast right now. We apologize for the quality until then.
Where you going, Sticks? What's going on? Come back here. The topic, I believe, for today's podcast is the Nintendo Switch.
Yes, this is part 2 of our predictions. The last time around, we released a podcast where we talked about what we thought the NX at the time was going to be. And then Nintendo did a surprise reveal trailer. And now that the trailer has been revealed, we now saw what the concept of the Switch is.
Yeah, so you can find out all about that on a podcast we did called...
Switch Predictions,
No.
Part 1. It's like,
No, it's called How Close Were We?
how close were we?
Yes,
That's just the tagline. I don't even think that's the real title.
that's the title.
It's one of the podcasts that we did on there. We don't know the exact number, but well, look it up. Probably 5, something like that.
It's level 5, yeah.
But first off, what do you guys think of the name Nintendo Switch?
I like the name personally. It's simple. It's to the point. I think it's a lot better than the Wii U. I don't think there could be anything confusing about its messaging out the gate.
I didn't like the Wii U name. I think it was dumb. The Switch, I think, is cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Well, the Switch is an actual name of something. It means something.
It's true.
So that's better than Wii, which means nothing.
Well, the Wii
But you're
means
like-
we. It means everyone.
It's not how you spell it. It's not a word. Not a word. But
No.
yes, Switch. I'll tell you what. If they don't use Will Smith's song, Switch,
No.
for the commercial, they have really missed the boat.
That's actually a good idea.
They have to
probably
use
should
that.
do that.
You know,
Have everybody playing PlayStation, they have everybody playing Xbox,
right.
and then hey, switch, and then
No,
they switch over.
That's honestly probably a no-brainer. They would have to do
It's
that.
Will Smith.
What about that song, Let's Do the Twist?
No.
Let's do the switch. No.
Oh man, hell, Kev, jeez,
You know,
Anything. You could
come
do.
on. There's people listening.
it's not marketed towards old people. It's to millennials, like newer
Do the
20s,
Switch.
like early
Come on,
20s.
man.
It's not for their grandparents.
It should be one of the commercials, not out the gate.
No,
I
no, no.
Will
think.
Smith's where it's at. Just go with the Will
You gotta
Smith.
do the Will Smith.
Hey.
Oh no.
I remember that. Shit.
But
That
I like
was
the
great.
name. I like the name. Name's cool.
The Switch is great. How powerful do you guys think it's going to be in comparison to the Xbox One, Scorpio, PS4?
I'll let you guys
Pro.
go. You know my feelings about this.
Exactly. I know, Jace. How powerful do you think it's going to be, Eric?
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like around the same
As?
as PS4 or
All right.
or Xbox One.
Compared, according to rumors, there is this journalist, blogger, Emily Rogers, who has been leaking. Well, she's been reporting on leaks about the Switch months in advance, and so far, just about everything she's leaked has been true about the
So
Switch
what
so
should
far.
leak about it?
All right. She claims, according to her sources, that the Switch has 4 gigabytes of RAM,
Ooh.
which is double the Wii U's RAM.
Ooh.
Number one. Okay. All right. But you have to look at it this way. Okay. Yeah. The PS4 and the Xbox One use 8 gigabits of RAM, but they
Bytes.
don't.
He
Bytes.
said gigabits.
Gigabits. Gigabits.
No, megabits.
Gigamegabits.
Megabits from Sega.
Yeah. Okay.
2
All right.
megabits.
All right, whatever. 8 megs of RAM, but not all that 8. Oh, not all the 8 gigabytes. Not
You
all
can
the.
get through it. You can get
Come on,
through
Kev,
it.
you can do it. You can do it.
Not
Come
all
on.
of the 8 gigs of RAM is used for playing games. A lot of it is for the background for their operating system. You know, the Wii U used 1 gigabyte of RAM for theirs. So maybe the Switch will be the same way. I don't think the Switch's operating system is gonna. I think it's gonna be just like the Wii U. So maybe they'll just use a gig of RAM for that, and 3 of it will be for games. So who knows?
All right, so this is what I think about it.
Okay.
All right, so
Moving on. No, I'm kidding. I got him.
considering that this is a portable system and a home system, what they managed to do on the 3DS with minimal to no RAM, this is going to be astronomically better graphically for a portable system.
Yeah.
Easily. And people forget that. People forget that this is their next portable system. Even though they say they're going to keep the 3DS around because it's smaller, this is still going to be their go-to for taking this around outside the house.
All right.
So at 4 gigs, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because considering that the Wii U was 2,
Yeah.
and people accepted that,
Yeah.
like people, like the what you call it? Zelda, that's running on there, supposedly, that has 2 gigs. Like you can do a game that big with 2 gigs.
With 2 gigs, yeah.
Mario, no one ever had a problem with. Mario Kart, no one ever had a problem with.
Nope.
Their first-party games can run off 2 gigs just fine. So it's more of, okay, my phone is 3 gigs. Apple's 2 gigs. Like, it doesn't matter if the operating system runs off that a certain way. You're not going to be playing a PS4 game on. See, this is the problem. They think they're going to be playing these PS4 games and Xbox One games directly on
The Switch.
The Switch, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't believe that to be true at all. But they're saying they won't get third-party support then. But we'll get to that. But this is just for the memory. I think they'll be fine with 4 gigs with what they plan to do with it.
Right.
Because they're not going realism. You're not going to see a real Mario. You're not going to see Mario Tennis with real people in it.
That'd be gross.
I wish you did.
No, man.
just so I could laugh.
That's awful.
But have you guys? I've recently purchased Xenoblade Chronicles X. Have you seen how
You're
that
like
game
one of the
looks?
only people who have bought that.
It sold almost 1 million worldwide. Okay, it's like
never heard of it.
Which is pretty good because Xenoblade Chronicles, its prequel, almost didn't even make it to the Wii, and then it got ported to the 3DS.
Understand.
And then we got a Wii U sequel after that. That game looks amazing.
Understand.
What game?
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh, the one
X.
with the hideous dude that you picked?
Yes,
The horrible creative character?
yes. But how'd the game look though?
No, it looked good. It looked great. I mean, it looked like a, I didn't think it was for the Wii U.
Yeah, it looked like an
gorgeous.
Xbox. Didn't look like an
Yeah.
Xbox One game. It could
looked
like
gorgeous.
So I think like you take a Wii U, you give it 2 more gigs of RAM. That let's say that it's going to be thrown towards gameplay, towards games.
It's not going to be as powerful as the
Let's put it
current
this way:
systems.
the Xbox One's GPU
It's not going to be.
runs at 1.3. Eric's looking at me. Teraflops.
It's not
Okay.
going to be
This-
as powerful.
This is rumored to be 1.02 teraflops.
So,
Teraflops?
Yeah,
yeah, teraflops.
That's a term?
yeah.
Wow.
4.2 is the new system. So, yeah, they got a long way to go.
Look, let's put it this way. But you have to look at the new systems this way, though. There is never going to be an exclusive for the Scorpio or the PS4 Pro. All right, they have to make the game at least able to run on the old PS4. So PS4 owners aren't going to get left out.
So they say now.
They're not going to.
So
that's
they say
that's Sony. No, that's Sony mandate. That's a mandate.
So
that
they
you
say
can't
now.
do it.
That means nothing.
All right. Anyway, so
Man,
for that
fix
reason,
your throat.
So for that reason, for that reason alone, I think you will see a lot of games that look. You see games on the Wii U that look comparable to Xbox One and PS4 games now. So it's like
It's not a big difference. When you get this realism, it's not really that big of a difference. Like a shadow here and there, lighting here and there. It's not really a big fucking difference.
Yeah, but the thing they're talking about is you won't see something like a Grand Theft Auto or anything. I mean, you will now, maybe, but on Wii U and stuff, they would not have even attempted to put anything
Absolutely
like that
not.
on it. So
Absolutely
you
not.
wouldn't see a Resident Evil 7. You wouldn't see any of these new games coming out for that. They don't want to see that happen to this system again.
Well, out the gate, the Switch has a lot more third-party support. They had about 50
There's
publishers.
5 more people.
They had about 50 publishers on that list.
I saw the list.
Did
from
you
the Wii
count
U.
50?
Did you see the Wii U's list?
5? 10?
No, it was very much the same.
It was
It was very close.
What third parties are on board for
Sega,
There's
Bandai Namco,
There's many.
Koei.
Ubisoft, right?
Ubisoft's on there. Name one. Take-Two, 2K Games,
It's gonna-
EA Sports,
Capcom.
Capcom, yes.
Who's that?
Exactly. Konami, are they even around anymore?
Activision.
No.
Konami is listed on there, yes.
No, they're not around anymore.
But
They
Konami
don't make
is...
games anymore. They fucking
They do.
stink.
They will. There's gonna be another more Metal Gear with
Yeah.
zombies instead. But no, I'm serious.
I know. I saw it. It's horrible.
But do you think? All right. So these leaks, do you think they're legit?
Which leaks are we talking about in particular?
Any of them. We're gonna get to other leaks, but
Name one leak. I'll tell you. Some
I'm
leaks.
saying the 4 gig leak, like the leaks that these.
4 gig, yes. The all right, another leak which I'm not too sure about. They
The
said
power of it,
the power of it. Yeah, I think the power. Yeah.
like the screen and all
yeah.
that stuff.
I believe that the screen is a multi-touch. I don't even know why that's news. It's like
Because nobody touched it.
you know
on the
the fact
commercial.
that it's a people were like maybe it's not a touch screen. Nintendo's not going to release a device, a handheld device that has a screen without it being a touch screen. They
No,
haven't
touch
done it.
screens have been
Wii U's
around.
was a touchscreen.
Huh?
Wii U's was a touchscreen, right?
Yeah, we use gamepad has a touch screen.
The
Yeah.
stylus and stuff.
Yeah, so there was no way that wasn't going to be. But the fact that is news about is that it's going to be multi-touch, like an iPad. How you take your thumb and your index finger and you widen it to see things
Oh,
bigger
that's
and
cool.
stuff like that. It's
That's
going to
dope.
be able to do that. So that's news, and I think that that's true. I even think that the Joy-Con controllers that go onto the side of it, you could pull off. I believe those are going to have motion control in those. I
You know,
believe
there
that
was one thing I wasn't too crazy about in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Even though almost everything I did like the little ass controllers.
Yeah,
When
They're gonna be
the
small.
Joy-Con.
Yeah, those little things. I was like, oh, those are small, man. I got big ass
If you play
hands.
them, well, if you play it like an old console,
Those are for like, this is what it is. It's like if you're on a train and you just have it in portable mode, right? And, you're with a friend and he wants to play a 2-player game, you can just take it off and play a 2-player game.
Yeah.
But it's like, did you see the grip controller where you take both Joy-Cons, you put them into the grip and you play it like a traditional controller?
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
And you also have the Pro. You're going to have those as options.
The other controller that you hook up.
Yeah.
That's there, and then the thing when you hook back to the main remote, where it looks like the Saturn controller. It looks so much
It
like
looks-
the Saturn controller. It really does. Because it was like for
The big one, the
circular.
donut.
for Knights.
For Knights, right?
Yeah,
That came out with
the
Knights in the
analog.
Dream. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it reminded me of.
It looks, that
I
was
hope not. I hope not.
That was
I actually
that
liked
controller was so comfortable.
I liked it.
Actually,
I liked it a lot.
I
Wasn't
love
it?
that Knights controller, man.
That was
Wasn't
cool.
a big fan of that controller.
You didn't like the
I like the
analog.
analog.
You like the analog,
Yeah,
Really?
but-
You didn't like the D-pad on that was like one of the best
It was
D-pads
very
ever.
sturdy. Yeah, it was
I
very
did not
sturdy.
like the circular
Because we played
aspect of that.
we played
Really?
Street
Yeah.
Fighter Alpha with that D-pad.
Yeah,
and that was
awesome.
moves Came out
that
very
might have
well.
been the best D-pad ever.
Yeah,
Wow.
but you're coming from the Saturn control pad, which is the best fighting game control pad.
Yes.
You can't give me that circular thing after that. Come on. There's no going back. Especially when you're playing Marvel vs. Capcom and all that.
But I'm saying though, the D-pad on that was tight enough.
Yeah, D-pads haven't been the same.
Is there any third parties that are going to be on the bandwagon this time around that they weren't for the last gen?
Beth
There's a lot.
Fest.
No, they didn't say that.
Or whether
No, they did not say that.
did not say what.
They did not say that game that they showed was anything. Any of the games that you
They-
saw in the commercial
Let's
weren't
put
real games.
All right, the trailer featured Skyrim.
They
Yes.
never
Heavily
announced it yet.
However, but they did not confirm that they confirmed that they're working on the Switch. They didn't confirm any releases yet. But Skyrim is on there. All right, I'm telling you right now.
Well, it's in the
Skyrim,
commercial.
It's in the it's heavily promoted in the commercial. It is not like it's not going to come out for the system. They just
So-
there's no games, no one's released announced any games for it yet.
So a lot of people saw the little print on the bottom that said these games that we're showing are not representative of the games that will be released for the system. So a lot of people are taking that the wrong way. They've taken it the wrong way and said, "All right, these are fake games. It's not going to look as good as this." Now, I'm not going the route that they're taking.
Right.
I think that it's because those games aren't finalized and they can change at any second. It's not like it's not going to look like it. It's not like it's not a representation of what the game is going to be. But it might not be Super Mario, whatever they showed. It might be another game completely. So
Could be.
that's what they're saying. They're just covering their ass. They're not saying, "Oh, it's going to look like crap." It's
Right.
not going to look like. No, people take it the wrong way.
That's
People are
true.
so negative about this system. It's crazy.
No, this naysayers. Anything Nintendo could breathe, and there'll be somebody saying, "Nintendo, breathe! How dare they? How could they possibly think about doing that?" There's gonna be somebody
What,
criticizing something they do.
What do you think, or have they announced the actual release titles for the?
No.
None. The only thing. All right. The only
What do you think will be the release titles?
The only thing that's confirmed to be announced is Zelda Breath of the Wild as a launch title.
Okay, so let's.
And Just Dance 2017
And who?
by Ubisoft.
Just Dance.
Oh God.
So, how predictable has the system been? Because
Very.
because all these leaks are like, oh, this is this and this and this. we have said these. If you listen to other podcasts, which was before the announcement, we pretty much said everything that this was supposed to be about. If you knew what we thought, maybe about 2 years ago, we said the system was going to be exactly what it was, and it came out. Now, the 720p screen, I said, hey, Apple has a 720p screen. They're not going to have a 1080p screen on Nintendo at the price range that they want to price this at, and no one knows the price yet. But I knew but I'm saying I knew for a fact that they weren't going to have a high res screen, but I knew it had to be above what
the Wii U had,
and they had a 480.
Yeah,
we're not talking about 3DS. That's way below.
Way below.
But 480 was that, so I was like, okay, so they have to have 720 because there's no way they're making this look good on 480. No way. Has to be at least high def.
No way.
So all these people saying, oh, yeah, it's going to be that. I told you it's going to be that. Yeah, of course. It's going to be that because it's obvious. But, it's not surprising.
Not surprising.
Most of the stuff is not really surprising.
Right. Yeah, it's been fairly predictable for something that Nintendo tried to keep hidden. People are like, oh, it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be some sort of a hybrid.
They did keep the actual pictures of it hidden. I mean, besides the one leak of the picture of it.
Yeah.
But no one was sure. But yeah, it pretty much, they blew it as far as holding it. But I give, and with the internet the way it is now, I commend them for keeping it as low as they did.
All right, now, for some leaks, do you guys think it'll be region-free?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be...
Wait, okay, so it's 3DS region-free?
No.
So no.
Yes, but this one will be.
No, it won't.
Wow.
No, it will not be.
Wow.
It won't be.
I believe.
What do you mean by region free?
Playable.
You could buy a Japanese game, Japanese Switch game, play it on an American Switch console.
Oh
no,
I wouldn't even know.
I believe so.
I believe not.
The late president who died says he acknowledged that was something that he was going to look into, and
he can't do it now.
The leaks from Emily Rogers and Let's Play Games indicate that it will be region. What's it called? Unlocked? Region free.
Region free.
We're going to call it region free.
That's what it's called.
Right.
Fix this.
It's like
people listening and be like, "What's going on?"
I have a cold. I don't know where.
Get him some water. Well, get him some fucking water.
Okay. Leak number 2. Well, not leak number 2, but let me ask a question. Do you think it's going to have more launch titles than the Wii U, and a better launch? Do you think it's going to be?
I would say it will have a better launch.
Do you think it's going to be more successful than the Wii U?
I want to know, are a lot of their launch titles going to be the exact same titles that are on the Wii U? Like, is there going to be the exact same Mario Kart that's going to come out?
According to leaks. According to these same leaks from...
That they're going to be updated versions of the game.
But I heard Smash Brothers... Smash will not be a launch title.
That's what they say. Smash...
You can't release all these at once. They have to do their regular strategy. They're going to have 2 games.
Yeah, Splatoon is rumored to be an enhanced port. Mario Kart 8 is rumored to be an enhanced port. And Smash Brothers is rumored to be...
That's not going to be a release.
Yeah.
Not a release title.
They're not sure if it's going to have all the 3DS stages. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but they said it at least is going to have all the DLC that's been released.
What about... Zelda is going to be a release title, right? The Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
It's going to be an exclusive.
What about Mario?
Yes, that's a rumored leak as well. That is an actual. That's not just.
It's been a long time since a Mario game.
That is new 3D Mario. It's to have more exploration than the Galaxy games and Mario 3D World, and it's rumored to be a launch title, an actual launch title.
I can believe that.
Didn't you say something about a 2-player?
Yeah, that's another rumor also that it it might have at least 2-player with Luigi.
That's cool.
Yeah, something with 2-player with Luigi, maybe using 2 different systems or split screen. I'm not sure.
But it's going to be 2 different systems.
If it is, that's better than nothing. I'll take that.
So this is my thing. A lot of people are saying that third-party support isn't going to be as good as we think it would be, or as good as it needs to be to let Nintendo be a major player again.
Right.
Because, since these other systems have come out, since the last 3 systems or so, they haven't had the third-party support
yeah,
on any of their home consoles.
It's actually been dwindling since the N64.
Yeah. But they always seem to forget that this is I'll bring it back. It's going to be a portable system.
That's why I see it. That was going to be my argument.
They will have a huge amount of third-party support because that's what is selling, not so much in America. I mean, still selling in America, but if you go to Japan, if you go overseas where everyone is like on the train or just going to work, like this is going to be a phenomenon. Like people say, oh, it's not going to sell. Like they wanted to sell like the Wii. It's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like, listen, this thing, people are going to be carrying with them.
Seriously.
Everyone is going to have one, and it's going to be like there was 60 million for the 3DS they sold,
Yeah.
Worldwide?
60 million, yeah.
and it was over 100 million for the 3DS. I mean DS.
150, yeah.
150 million.
150 million, yeah.
So to say that this isn't going to even come close and be a failure,
Yeah.
like to lose money for Nintendo,
I would be
this is not
surprised.
That's what I'm
going
saying.
to-
I'd be
like-
so surprised if it
I'm
was
like,
a
it is a portable. Like, that's the thing. Like, people are like, oh, they could still release a dedicated portable after they release the Switch. I'm like, no.
This is the
No,
dedicated
like
portable.
this is the dedicated portable. They're selling it as a home console that's portable, but it really is a portable that works as a home console.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like, and because it's a portable, it's like Nintendo, and that was the smartest move for Nintendo to make. They've never had a problem selling successful handheld consoles.
Since Game Boy, no.
Yeah,
they
never.
started it.
Never. You know, it's
X
like
Tiger, it took them out. It took them out. There was no more Tiger portables. Can't
they
get the name.
killed everybody. Like the Vita. The Vita is a nice made machine.
Yeah,
It's a well-made handheld. I was like, wow. But I kind of get why it failed, you know, because it's just like
I tell you what. You think they'll release a smaller version down the line that's just straight portable in your pocket?
a smaller version of what? PS4?
No,
What, a smaller what?
the Switch. That's only portable.
That's only-
that's not hooked up to the TV.
Maybe. You know,
But it'll still play the same game.
they still play the same games. I
don't know.
I don't know.
I can see it happening like 2 years down the road.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I will never say never, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. It would just
Come on,
like,
we've been right. We've been right.
You can't call it. You can't call it the Switch. You're just going to call it
The pocket switch,
Switch pocket.
the switchblade,
Pocket switch.
the switchblade.
no pocket switch. The switchblade.
This shit out of here.
They would not call it a blade.
That's what somebody. That's what this. I think it was Eric Kane from Forbes.com. He called the Joy-Con switchblades. They said should have called the controller switchblades, right? And I'm like, yeah, but kind of for marketing, you can't sell
Did they
it.
call it a kill switch? Nintendo doesn't like
All
the word kill.
kind. No,
Yeah, exactly. Like they're not going to use. You know, they're not going to call. Something that they released, hardware they released. Something
be
that can
dope,
harm
though.
somebody. That'd be
They'll
it sounds
kill the
cool.
competition. Kill switch.
Kill switch. How much internal memory do you think it's going to have? How much
I
storage?
told you how much I think it's gonna have.
How
I'll
much
tell
is
you guys how much I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna have 32 gigs because it's Nintendo.
It's rumored to have 32 gigs, which is the same as the Wii U. Which
It's Nintendo. It's gonna have 32 gigs.
and they
That's
said
it.
they said the cartridges are going to be 16 gigs. I was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, they're not
love-
supposed to download it.
I love the fact that it's cartridges.
I love the fact
I
it's cartridges.
love
too, yeah.
it. I love it. I'm so happy it's back to cartridges again.
What I'm not cool with, or I'm not, the dock, the Switch dock that you put the console in, it's rumored to have about 2 or 3 USB ports, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe you can hook up an external hard drive to store your games. But the rumors are that Nintendo is discouraging external hard drives because they don't want it to mess with the seamless nature of the game switching from portable mode to
Yep, I can see
TV.
that.
And I can kind of see that, but I'm like,
He's like, yeah, I'm playing my game. I gotta go. It's on the hard drive.
that's the thing. Yeah, if it's on the hard drive, you lift it up, it's not going to display on your thing. So,
Now, will you be able to expand the memory? No, because it's Nintendo.
but well, it's rumored to support 128 gig.
So I hope you get your 7 Nintendo
Which-
games on there. I
which-
mean, if you can fit it on there, you're good.
I'm not optimistic about because I'm like these games are going to hold more than a Wii U disc. So it's like
If you can fit Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, Metroid,
Mm-hmm.
Smash Brothers,
Kid Icarus.
it's not coming. It's not coming.
Come on.
But if you can fit all those on one thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's all you need. That's all you need.
I think what the thing is, what they could always fix this with a patch.
You think?
Yeah, no, really. It's like if it could take a USB port.
There's terabyte drives.
Yeah.
They can get a terabyte card.
That's the thing.
Like,
Also,
it's
I was
coming
like,
soon.
they could have a patch to. Yeah, actually, no. I've read today SanDisk.
No, it's out. It's coming soon for like mass consumption. Yeah.
A terabyte drive. Yeah, seriously. So it's
No one's
just
paying
like
$500
okay.
bucks for that right now. But I'm just saying it's coming.
No, yeah. So sooner or later, it's like they'll at least they can keep it to that. They can keep the memory
If
on
you download like that,
SD cards. Yeah.
do you think there'll be a store to download digital?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah. The eShop right now they're not giving. The Miiverse is still going to be
No,
there.
I mean the eShop is fine, but do you think you'll be able to download a full game on there?
Yeah.
A full Switch game? Yeah.
A full Switch, maybe 1 or 2 for now.
Uh,
Until you have the 100. If it supports 128 gig micro SD cards, then yeah, you'll be able
That'll
to
be
put
nice.
you'll be able to put a couple of games on there at the very least.
How long
And
before it gets hacked?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
why they don't want to do that.
How long till it gets hacked? That's another podcast.
seriously.
How long till it gets hacked?
How much do you think it's going
People
to
don't like
cost?
cartridges, man.
That was
I'm
my,
telling you,
that
people
was-
don't like
That was your
cartridges.
question?
That's my
I
next
read you. I
question,
pulled
yeah.
it right from your mind.
Yeah.
I pulled it right from your mind. How much do you think it's going to...
Shit, that's gonna be.
People don't like cartridges.
It's coming out in the climate. When is the Pro is out, right?
Pro's out tomorrow. Yep.
Pro's out tomorrow.
Picking
okay.
up. Picking up
How much
tomorrow.
was PS4 when it came out?
400? Was it 400?
Same thing with Xbox
You
One.
dated us. This will be out after that.
All right, yeah. That's right. Damn it. I dated this. I dated this podcast. Jay got released this tomorrow.
How much was the Xbox One?
The Xbox One, they were both $39.99, right? When they both came out?
$39.99. That's a cheap ass console.
$399.99.
Yes.
$400 bucks. I think they were $400 bucks.
Wii U was what? $299.
Nintendo will
yeah,
never go
$299.
near. Nintendo will never go near the prices of these new consoles.
Really?
They will never. No, it will not be $399. I tell you that much.
You don't think so?
Somebody
No.
was throwing that around.
Two?
That price.
It will not be $399.
I think it'll be $299. I don't think it'll be $250. I think
It'll be $299
I think the Wii U
with
was,
nothing. No, this is the rumor. Okay, so they had this other leak. I think it was Laura, Kate, whatever.
Let's Play
Again.
game.
Damn her.
Yeah, I think it was a leak from her, and she said that there'll be three iterations of it. And what was it? It was $299
Right.
with no system. It was,
With no system.
I mean, no system.
I'm like, that doesn't make any
The
sense.
box.
with no system.
The box costs $300. This box is crazy.
No
No.
controller?
With no game.
No
With
game, just the controller.
And then there will be one that comes with a game, whether it be Mario or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be $50 more. And then there'll be one with Zelda and a controller, like the classic controller, and that would be the $399 one.
Right. Which is not a
If
bad
that,
bundle.
if that would be the 3 SKUs, if they were
Right.
doing that, that's the rumor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's nothing but rumors for this thing.
Nothing
now.
but
So
rumor.
that's what they say, and I wouldn't say that was far off. That
Yeah.
would be the common sense thing to do.
I think so too. Yeah. No game for $300 is not a bad price point for what it does.
You don't get games with your system for $300.
No, and yeah, it's like it's the we're that's the climate right now. You know what'd be cool? It's like if one of the bundles was that 3D Mario game, and if it was multiplayer, it's like you already got 2 controllers right there.
2 whack controllers.
But whatever. But you can get
All those little ass-
you can get a 2-player going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could.
yeah.
You know,
Maybe.
And it's like, and if you buy
Maybe.
a Switch Pro
Is there
controller,
analog on it?
yeah, there's
On both?
There's analog on both. There's no dual analog on both, but there's.
So where's the C-stick? This is Nintendo.
But you know what?
I know
the
the terminology.
C-stick.
You know what though? If the controllers are rumored to have motion control, which I believe they do, they're probably both going to have. Both of them have to have a gyro sensor. If one has it, the other has it because they're symmetrical.
People
So,
are talking about losing them.
You could.
People are so negative.
But it's
Who
like
loses controllers?
how you gonna
Well, that's
lose,
what
like,
they do nowadays. They find anything that's new and they try to chop it down.
lose the control. You want a wire? You want a wire attaching to the screen when you take them off? It's like, what do
It
you
attaches
want?
to the screen.
Don't be a
Like-
drunk idiot. Don't lose the shit.
Don't play it and leave it under a couch. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you'll never find it again if it hits under the couch.
Sir,
Who? What?
It's not that small. It's small, but it's not that small where it's like you're not going to notice it when it falls on the floor.
What about the Wii that had this the nunchuck or whatever? I
Yeah.
mean, you could lose that in seconds.
Yeah.
It's very easy to lose these things, but
It's not an iPod.
just don't be an idiot. Don't be a child.
It's not an iPhone head like the freaking
The little
thing.
the AirPods,
The
Yeah, AirPods. Yeah, if people ain't gonna lose those things after paying, which
Oh,
one?
they will, but it's not that. They will. They will lose those.
Seriously. All right, so hold on. We went over price. We went over power. We went over.
Well, did we go over exactly what you think is going to be the launch titles?
I think there's going to be a Mario. I think there's gonna
Obviously
be a
the Zelda.
I think there's going to be the Mario Kart and the Splatoons. Probably would be nice.
If they were smart.
I think there's going to be a lot of games also from third parties.
How many do you think will release?
Probably 12.
15.
Probably 12.
I think 15.
But if they were smart, this would be their release title. I know it's not going to be because they're not smart. No.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
That Nintendo hates
Damn.
strong with this one.
I know.
Seriously.
But Pokemon, if that was a release title, that would be ridiculous.
Rumored to be released within the first 12 months of,
Oh, I can see
of
that.
Switch at retail.
I can
but-
see that. But I'm saying like that Christmas, yeah, I can see the next year's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But as a release title,
Right.
after the summer of Pokemon that this was, if they can get an actual game that you could put on your TV and take with you and be a real, honest to goodness Pokemon with
Yeah.
online functionality and all this crazy, it would be
Well, save it for next
It
Christmas.
would be ridiculous.
I would save it for next
And,
Christmas.
and actually, yeah, see, you don't necessarily need it straight out
Yeah,
there
I'm
with lunch. All you need is
I'm
a Zelda
saying they should
Mario.
have done it early because of what happened over the summer.
Well,
like,
yeah.
with Pokemon Go,
Mm-hmm.
like there was nothing like it. There was nothing like it.
And also, the sales for their Pokemon games on 3DS also boosted as well. So
Oh yeah.
it doesn't matter. As soon as this thing, the Switch is a portable. When
we
they
want to
come
forget
out,
about the 3DS.
Monster Hunt. Once Capcom releases a Monster Hunter
In
for the
Japan.
Switch,
In Japan.
all Monster Hunters come out here nowadays.
In Japan.
Okay,
No, I'm saying it'll be crazy in Japan. Who cares?
Damn.
it sells here too.
Nah, not really.
Even the one for the Wii U,
Lies.
even for the Wii U, it sold a bit.
A bit.
Even for the Wii U, with its small install base, it still has a following. Once,
Yeah, I know the Fancy Star online players.
trust me. And now that it's portable, and now you could take it to someone's house and hook up to their game while they're playing on the TV.
No, it's a title that will get them sales. Yes.
Monster Hunter is going to be a big game. Pokemon is going to be a big game. It's
I actually want to see how a Metroid, what they could do with a Metroid game with the screen and all that stuff.
I want to see it for the Wii U.
That'd be pretty cool because I like the what was that game? That was for the Wii U, the silly disc that had like all the different games, like that had the Zelda, it had the Metroid or whatever. You know how like one person was flying the
Nintendo Land. Was that
Nintendo Land. Yeah, one was flying the ship and the other one's running on ground or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to see them like incorporate that into an actual Metroid game.
There are no more Metroids.
There
like
will be.
Power Rangers.
It will come out. Everyone's so negative about
like
Metroid.
Power
Metroid will
Rangers.
be coming out.
It's like Power Rangers.
Damn.
They don't make Metroid anymore.
They will. It will
But
be
Power
coming
Rangers,
out.
probably they still make.
And
Power
also,
Rangers.
hold on. Metroid is rumored to be in development for the Switch. This is another rumor.
It's gonna be like the one that came out for 3DS, right?
Damn, the hate is strong.
Seriously,
It's
people
like-
who play the game like it. You know, like people like who played that. Which one was it? Federation Forces, Halo, whatever like that.
Federation Halo.
Look, there's nothing wrong with taking a franchise and trying something different with it, as long as you're still going to be producing games that people like and are used to. That's fine.
When's the last Metroid you heard?
Before that one,
Yeah.
what other M?
Yeah.
Metroid Prime trilogy. The Wii received
Nah, that was the same game. There was just three of them put together. You can't name that as a new Metroid.
that is all right. Look, that's a lot of all right. Look, the Wii, Metroid Other M, Metroid Prime
No,
3,
it was that
Corruption,
Prime. No,
and then
that
they
doesn't count.
re-released.
That
They
doesn't
re-released the
count. That
game,
doesn't
the GameCube ones with Wii controls on the Wii. That's potentially 4 Metroid games on a generation.
That doesn't count.
That's a lot of Metroid.
that doesn't count.
And just because it skips one, people are gonna start hating.
That's
Come
like
on,
saying
man.
That's like saying Resident Evil 4 is its own generation.
Metroid wasn't on N64
It's on every game.
except for Smash Brothers, but she's gonna be back. All
That's
right.
right. There wasn't a Metroid at N64.
No,
right?
there wasn't. They tried. You know, they tried.
I'm glad they didn't because that shit is ugly as hell at N64.
People say they abandoned F-Zero. They tried to have the Burnout guys develop
F-Zero's
it,
over.
and they were like, they didn't want to do it.
F-Zero's
It's
over.
not over. Nintendo was just
F-Zero's
like,
over.
Well, you know what? The franchises are never over.
they're never over.
until they like decide it's over. Because remember, Kid Icarus was what 1980, what 1980,
Well,
and
he
they came
back-
out
No, listen, because what you call
hard.
it? Because of Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. You introduced the characters
Just
back
like
in
Fire
Smash
Emblem.
Brothers
And there's been no Earthbound, no matter what.
because nobody wants Earthbound. Earthbound stinks. It's ugly. They look like South Park characters running around
South
doing
Park
some stupid
characters.
shit. Who cares about Earthbound?
You'll see a Mother 3. There'll be a Mother 3.
There will be no Mother 3.
I
They're
hope
going to
it's
come
not.
out with it somehow, some way. Believe me.
Actually, Jay,
You know, you don't have to
you
worry
were a
about it.
strong supporter of Earthbound.
No, I'm saying they won't release it. Nintendo won't
I
release
actually hope they don't because I don't like those games.
Earthbound,
Actually,
Earthbound
you know
is
what? No,
really
no,
good.
I can't-
It's
I
so
can't-
quirky, so
I
Japanese.
can't
love it.
hate. I was laughing a lot.
And I like
When I
Ness.
was
Super
I
Smash
won't
Brothers.
play the damn games, but I find it hysterical, especially with the blue hooded clan, Ku Klux Klan or whatever they had going on. It's just fucking hilarious. The
No.
blue dudes, it's funny. It was a silly game, but I'm not touching that shit.
No, it's so quirky. It's random. It's quirky. It's hilarious.
But I'm just saying, I brought it up as a point because Nintendo doesn't listen to us. That's why. They don't listen to their fans.
Dude, look at the Switch. They listen to exactly every criticism
to
about the
whatever-
Wii U
they listen
is
to-
the Switch.
They listen to whatever's going to get them money. And this is going to get them money.
This is gonna get them money. Let's put it this way: they give love to a lot of their franchises more than any other Japanese company you see right now.
I'm actually, you know what's funny about
Because they all they have left.
what's funny about the Switch? I haven't really been excited for a system in a long time. I'm kind of excited for it.
Yeah.
Because it's just so
I ain't
different.
even excited about
I'll
it.
be honest. I bought the Wii U first day, but I was excited about the Wii because it had Twilight Princess. It had
Yeah, I
Wii
wasn't
Sports.
excited. I wasn't excited
For the
about
Wii. I was excited. The Wii U.
I wasn't
The Wii U. I wasn't that excited for. I was just like, okay, it's got Super Mario Brothers U. Okay, I'll get that. Nintendo Land seems cool, and I know some great games are going to come out afterwards. But I wasn't that excited for it. I just got it because I knew of the promise of the games that were going to come after. But the Switch, I'm like, that shit looks ill.
It looks cool.
That shit looks
It
ill.
looks like every other Android tablet with the arcade sticks on the side.
Yeah, right. Which don't work for every game that comes out for it. Everyone's
So
like,
I'm excited, kinda. It's like every other Chinese.
But you know what?
tablet that plays
It
all the
says more than
emulators.
anything. This is how you know it's actually a good thing, is because Jay, who does not like Nintendo,
I buy their portables. Stop it.
he will. You don't
I
like
bought
them.
their
though.
portables. All of them.
You're going to purchase this.
I'm gonna buy it because
See?
it's a portable.
and everybody says, even people who are hating it on the board, sometimes I see them, and they're like, I'm probably going to get one anyway, but I'm just saying it's not innovative. They're not doing anything innovative. I'm like, really? When have you seen a home console work as a portable as well that didn't require another device that you had to buy on it for it to shoot an image onto the screen?
Well, for $180, you can get the tablet that can just hook up to the TV and play all your.
Does it come with the wire? Does it come with the hardware devices, analog?
$189,
Right.
plus tax.
Right.
it's
Okay.
not
And
I'm just excited the fact that
I can
I
play-
hate handhelds.
I can play every game ever made up to PlayStation.
I'm sure the hardware devices that you have to buy third party work for every single game perfectly that you're playing for.
Perfect. That's just that's SX or SF chips, whatever. The ones for the Super Nintendo can't play those. It can't play that. That's it.
The cam. Oh, so it's not perfect. It's not a perfect
There's
emulation.
only 5 games. Who cares? So, Super Mario RPG. Who cares? Mega Man X2, Mega Man X3.
What about the online? Did they say anything about the online?
About online,
gonna
no,
work.
no
Nothing.
details, but it's probably going to be very similar to the Wii. U.
Yoshi's Island.
Online network.
Yoshi's Island.
I'm sure the servers and stuff like that's going to be the same. But it's going to have Street Pass, like
Oh,
how
if the servers are saying that it's off. It's over.
the Wii, the Nintendo's online service for the Wii U was much better than it was for the Wii.
I know because it's
You
only
know,
2 games.
that-
If they can't have a server for 2 games,
They can't have a server. Monster Hunter, okay, was great online. I played it several times online.
I used to play
Okay,
Street Pass. Street Pass was dope. As corny as it was good.
Street Pass, yes, it's actually pretty
Is
cool.
EA with
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So far, hopefully they'll commit to more
Let's
than
get
one
that
game.
fight night out, man. Come on.
No, it's not.
Let's see what they
Stop
do.
it.
But I'm optimistic about the Switch. I'm hoping it comes in at 300 or less.
It comes out in March, right?
March something rumored to be March 17th.
Oh, nice.
Rumored to be the week of.
We
All right,
We
get
should
it
have
right.
we should have an unboxing, and
We'll have an unboxing, yeah.
no boxing. I said unboxing.
I said an unboxing.
and and we could play it, and we'll give our review about what we think of it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. That's
and
gonna
all that good
happen.
Stuff.
Absolutely.
I think it'll be dope, though. I really think it's gonna be. I think Nintendo's gonna be with that for a while.
I'll like it. I'll like it. Then I'll be disinterested in
I
about
wanted-
a week.
I want.
Damn,
Well,
hate is
true.
thick.
Until they
thick.
Listen.
The thick layer of that hate.
Stop being so loud. No, because listen, I know how Nintendo is. They're gonna come out with their release titles, and then it's going to be nothing for a good 4 or 5 months.
You have to.
There's going to be a
All right,
drought.
let me
Even with the third parties, you think
Yes.
they're not gonna come out with
Let
it?
me-
no, this has happened constantly.
let me address
Always.
the drought. Let me address
Always.
with a portable system. They've had droughts.
Always.
No, they have a
Yes.
constant.
You bought. Listen,
They have a
bought-
constant
he
stream
bought- he
of
bought-
software for their handhelds. All right.
I got 9 free games because Nintendo sucks, and they gave me 9
For the ambassador.
Yes, they gave me ambassador because there was no titles, and they said, "Oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. We had to drop the price of our system 2 months."
They
in."
gave the ambassador because it wasn't selling because it was priced too high.
Exactly.
Okay, it was priced at
And
$250.
And listen, there was no game except for a re-release. I'm telling the truth here. Listen, there's a re-release of Ocarina of Time, which was the big title for 3DS because there were no titles for half a year. And who bought that 3DS for $100? Because I couldn't stand that system anymore.
I bought the 3DS.
this guy.
Check it out though.
This
They
guy
now
bought it.
Switch. They have one system. They merge their hardware and their freaking their home.
We'll see.
They merge their hardware
they're
divisions.
gonna have-
Their portable and their home console hardware divisions are merged.
So
They're gonna be making software for one system now.
that just means one game instead of 2.
So even if third parties fail, Nintendo has so many second party and first party development studios that are going to be pushing games out for this. Okay.
Now they can make one game instead.
There's going to be a steady stream of games for this time. Okay.
That means less games.
Damn.
That means less, not more.
There's going
less.
to be a steady stream of games for the Switch.
It should be good. It should be good.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. It should be good. Better be good.
They should have done
They
this
got
a
a
long
lot
time
riding.
ago.
They got a lot riding on this.
I'm
This
just
is
saying.
make a break for them right now.
I'm just saying, it's not about the quantity of the games that come out. It's all about the quality.
Not if it's one game every
Just
half
saying,
a year.
Just saying.
It ain't going to be that.
As long as it has a lot of replay value, you could keep playing it over and over. There's no need to keep throwing out 6 million and one games. That's fine. Just make sure you have a nice steady flow of good classic games that everyone likes, has good gameplay.
If I was 10
and
years
all
old.
that, and replay value.
I had allowance.
Down.
If I was
That's
10 years
true.
old, if I was 10 years old and had allowance, only got $5 a week, then that's fine.
There's
Sorry,
going
I
to
can
be a steady stream of games for this
I'm
thing.
just saying.
It's got people excited. So that's all really. Skyrim portable? No. Skyrim. But this is the thing that got me excited about the trailer, though. I was like, how many open world games do we see released nowadays?
Well, they're 100-hour games, and if you could take them out on the road,
If
with
I
you,
could
then
take them
yeah.
out on the road and play them,
actually finish them.
I could actually finish them. How long? I play
Yeah, well-
2 of these things a year.
It won't take over your life.
How long did it take me to beat Dragon Age 3, Mass Effect 3, Metal Gear Solid 5?
I'm
don't
afraid. I'm afraid
You
to
were-
buy Watch Dogs 2 and Mafia 3 because they're both open world games.
He was missing for like 5 months. So about 5 months he was missing.
It's like, no, seriously. I'm like, I have to actually sit down and dedicate time to play this game to beat it. Now I could take it out of the house and put some time into
And
it.
then his job will suffer.
And he's gonna get fired.
Fired from his job.
I already played the 3DS on the train, going back one way,
Exactly.
going back
He'll
the
miss
other
a
way.
Stop. You're late.
I beat Xenoblade Chronicles. That game is big. That is one of the biggest role-playing games I've ever played. I put 80, no, sorry, whoa. I put 90-something hours in that game.
Whoa!
That was Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one, and now I'm playing the second
I don't
one.
have 90 hours in any game.
I played for the Wii U
well,
on the
maybe
fucking
Shining
gamepad.
Force. Shining Force 3, maybe I'll put 90 hours in.
I got that much in the Demon Souls or Dark Souls series.
Dark.
No, man.
It's a waste.
Doesn't it? It
Fuck
sucks
that.
to have to always
Hater.
sit down to play a long ass game that's worth 100 hours, and the only time you can put time into it is when you're sitting down in your living room.
Actually, maybe Stay of Decay.
It's gonna be like last stop, and you're like, "Fuck, I missed my stop again."
Save right there. Yeah, you missed stuff. Not when you're going into the city.
You better hope everybody has them because if they don't, everyone's gonna be snatching them and running. So you better hope everyone has it.
Well,
Everyone in Japan is gonna have a little bag that says Nintendo on it because they're all gonna have a pouch of
wait,
Nintendo.
you know what though? Hopefully, if it's too big to fit in your pocket, bring a bag with you or something. Put it
It's
into
only
your bag.
6. The screen is only
6.2.
6.2 inches.
6.2
That's
inches.
that's a little bit bigger than a phone, like a phablet phone.
Phablet phone. Yeah, it's just
like that's
it's,
not a tablet yet.
Yeah, it's like it's not. It still fits.
This is 5.5, and it's in my hand.
yeah.
So a little bit larger than that can
like
still
an inch
fit in your pocket.
It still could fit.
Just
Like,
the controllers and stuff is going to be a little more bigger, but still.
you've seen Wesley's phone, right? We have a friend named Wesley with a big ass phone.
Looks like a brick.
Before his nephew stomped on it, but how big that thing
Damn.
was? That thing is huge. He puts it in his pocket.
Yeah, it was a big Samsung Mega
It's a
phone,
brick.
whatever.
It's like
It's huge, but that's the size. That was a
That's-
6.7, I think.
and that has a bit. Yeah, that has a bigger screen than the Switch is going to have. So
Yeah,
forget
but
about
I mean,
that.
with the controllers,
Yeah,
it's
they
gonna
need
be
to bring
big.
back old titles like Excite Bike.
No, never. No, they did already. They did that for 3DS. That was like their second game.
oh
Like
man,
old,
Three-
old
They did
game.
That was it.
the ambassador program.
It was 3D excitement.
Now-
I almost got excited for that because it was a
Get
drought.
Super Spike Volleyball.
I'm
back,
excited
man.
about. You're actually going to see a Fire Emblem now that you could play on the TV.
I've been dying for a Fire Emblem since the
Radiant
Wii,
Dawn.
Radiant Dawn. What was that? Wii or Wii U?
Wii.
Wii, right?
Yeah, Wii U didn't have a Fire Emblem except for
And
the
they
one.
put them on these damn handhelds where I can't see anything. Everything's mad small.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
You like him.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I stopped playing the first one, Awakening.
You know?
I had like 3 fights left. I didn't
I
finish
think you're
them.
addicted.
Fates is a lot better, but yeah, when I play Awakening and I play Fates, I've played all 3 stories of Fates. Both of them are amazing games, but they just
And you
can't
still didn't
compare.
even play the new one.
What new one?
You didn't play the new
Oh,
one.
that doesn't count? Stop it.
That does.
That crappy game.
Nope,
that's
they
a waste.
Got 9s.
Yeah.
No.
Everywhere.
It's not. It's just not a true Fire Emblem game. What is it called?
Shin
Tokyo
Shigumi.
Tokyo something Fire
They
Emblem.
changed the name of it. Yeah.
Like new Tokyo something.
Something FA or something.
F.E.
It plays like a Persona game, right? They said
It's a mix.
it got high ratings. I'm sure it's a great game,
Stinks.
but it's not a Fire Emblem game. It just has Fire Emblem cameos as like summons and stuff, and they're not
You
even
should try it out.
the art.
You should support.
Hey, no, hey,
Nope, don't support.
I'm open minded.
Don't be.
I'll even play Resident Evil 7, even though I'll hate the fact it's not 2 players, the third person.
I'll
But
watch
whatever.
it. I'm never playing that game, but I'll watch it because I know it's scary as hell, and it's not Resident Evil, but I'll watch it.
But it won't be out.
It probably won't be a bad
Won't
game.
be out for the Switch.
What? What Resident? Who
There'll
cares?
be no Resident Evil for the Switch.
Who cares? It's you. No, I don't. You never said
There'll be a
that.
cartoon version.
You don't think so? You don't think no open world games are coming to the Switch?
Yeah, Ubisoft will make some Assassin's
It plays what?
Stop coming off.
Sorry. What's the engine? The Unreal something engine?
Unreal's for everything, man.
Yeah, but
They always make a remake, some homemade version, Zelda, Unreal Engine, everything.
right.
I saw Unreal Castlevania. It was pretty dope.
That's the shit.
2D.
No,
First one.
I
It's
got
it
high
plays
hopes for the
slow.
Switch.
What's Castlevania?
What about?
What
Same
is
as
that?
Metroid. Same as Metroid.
Now that's a franchise that might be dead. It's Castlevania.
That's unfortunate.
Did we cover all the Switch?
I think I think they should make a Contravania.
The what?
A Contravania.
I think that would be controversial.
Castlevania, combine them
That would be
both.
dope. That would be dope.
I would like.
It would be weird, but I'd play it.
Yeah.
I would like a 3D Contra. Make it like Gears of War
No,
with platforming.
No, Contravania.
Contravania.
Yes, I want that.
Contravania.
Yes.
Okay, guns and vampires.
Coin the phrase.
Stop it.
Horrible. Horrible.
But that's pretty much.
That's pretty
we
much
covered
it, right? I
everything.
think we covered everything with the Switch.
Wait, what
right?
color? Do you think it'll be multicolored?
Yes, eventually, yes. They're gonna. That's the thing. They're gonna sell the shit out of it like it's a portable. Like they're gonna come out with different brands.
Do you
and
think
different
they will
editions.
release a new Smash Brothers on the console?
a new Switch? I don't know.
No, not a
man.
new Switch. I said the new Smash Brothers on the Switch.
A Switch version. Sorry.
No.
Like a new one. I don't think so. I
Nope.
think at this point, like the Wii U one. I'm sorry. That's like perfect.
I don't
Like,
think
it's like.
a waste of time if you do a new one.
I think-
if you add shit to the one that just came out, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I was like, add a mode, patching characters, patching stages. You don't need to come out with a whole new
No.
game. You can't. This is what they should do. If they're gonna make a new Smash Brothers, you can make like a Smash Arena, make it like a Power Stone.
Just take all the Fire Emblem out.
No, leave
What the
Fire
6
Emblem.
characters out of 52? It's like
Leave
take
them
all
in.
the Fire
Leave
Emblem
them in.
Take
characters.
all the Pokemon Fire Emblem out. Make their own.
Actually, you know what? You don't really.
You could.
You could take out Robin. Doesn't need to be in there. You could put in Micaiah instead. That's way better.
Micaiah would. Oh, I mean,
Way better.
Micaiah would be an excellent character.
Soth
I'd
is
love to see
better
her.
than
Let's get some Star Fox in there.
Star Fox.
Than Corrin.
Corrin doesn't need to be in there.
Corrin need to be in. They need to represent for Fates.
Let's get a Metroid in there.
A Metroid.
I'm surprised there wasn't a Metroid floating around.
They can form a human body or something.
It was a assist trophy. Assist trophy.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with Metroid as a playable character? How's it gonna do?
Just float around and just
Try to
drain
form
energy.
a body. Like you have what? You have,
Form a body.
you have Kirby in there. You have Jigglypuff in there. They're Metroid.
They at least have like appendages. They have like arms and like feet. At the very
I get
least.
some new characters.
I used to be terrified of
How about
Metroid.
Boo? Put Boo in there. There's some characters.
I used to be so scared.
Mario's
of that
not
thing.
represented enough.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's smart for them to release an enhanced port of the Wii U version. I hope to God it includes the 3DS stages because they have a lot of old school stages
I
from
think they should
Melee
put
and
every
Brawl.
stage in it. Every stage.
Every
is done.
stage that was
You know-
Like how about a Mario All Star? Like all of them.
You know what?
Put
That'd be crazy.
everything in.
Put every stage that's ever been in the Smash Brothers series in the Switch version.
Yeah.
That's what they should do.
That's fun.
Every
That's what they
character except for Snake because they don't have the rights. They don't.
I
able to
like
make it.
Snake too.
He was good.
Jesus, he was a
character.
great character.
It was a good
I like
I like
Snake a lot.
stabbing him in the head.
But they wouldn't be able to put them in. But
stage was
if they
dope,
put
though.
everything together and just had every even if it's different versions of the character, do it like how they did that Street Fighter Fighter Anniversary,
Oh man,
and then they had all the characters you could pick from every game.
they gotta put like the Ice Climbers, Wolf
Do
and
it.
Snake in
Just
this
do
new
that.
one. They gotta put them back in,
Do that.
man. Get
Do that.
every stage in there. I would buy that in a second.
And
I
then you
don't
know what? You don't
care.
have to make it again. You just gotta bring it out.
just come out.
Just keep adding shit. That's all.
That would be crazy.
Add shit. That's fine.
But I'm
don't
all
care.
about like an enhanced Mario Kart 8 though. It's just like just come out with a new one, make it like a Nintendo Kart, put Nintendo characters in there instead of the Mario.
It'll be Smash Brothers Mario
So
Kart.
what? 5 million of that?
They sold
a
yeah.
lot.
It was dope. Mario Kart was dope.
That's pretty good for selling freaking 13 million.
Mhm.
13 million install base and you sell freaking 5 million?
Yep.
That's
Well, it
pretty
started
good.
coming with the system after a while, so.
That's true
but-
too.
But still, I mean, an enhanced version of that, who cares? I mean, whatever.
No, I think it's smart. I think it's smart.
Kart's dope.
If they add enough characters, I mean, all they're gonna add is the what? I don't know. They didn't say anything, so
Well, they added Boo.
they had a picture.
Yeah,
whatever.
you could at least have it looked
How
like
about Double Dash? We would like Double
you know
Dash.
what Double Dash? No, Double Dash had a cool mechanic with the two races on one car.
But
That
it's
was
always
pretty-
forgotten. It's always forgotten.
They could bring it back though if they want to put something fresh for the series. They could bring the two-player
Bring back battle mode. Bring back battle mode.
They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that next time. They're gonna.
Battle mode was dope.
They're gonna do. I'm sure. Like the track battling on a
Make
track
it simple.
was dumb.
Just make it simple.
Do the
Don't
arena
make the
thing.
track doesn't gotta be big.
They'll do that. They'll do. I'm sure. If they bring back the arena, the battle arena that they had in this enhanced port for the Switch, that's gonna sell.
Put Crash Bandicoot in
It's like kill them.
That's gonna sell.
Crappy games.
You have Sonic and Mario. You gotta have Crash in there. He had his own card. He had the
never
best
sold
card
as
game.
much. You know, he's not really officially a mascot. He didn't sell.
He had
as
the
much.
best card game
didn't have
besides
charisma.
Mario Kart.
What about Mega Man Kart? You played that one?
Yeah, it was trash.
There was a Mega Man.
That was a
card?
Mega
it
Man
was.
Kart game. Yeah.
That was.
How do you fuck that up?
That was trash.
That sounds like a cool
It has
concept.
it has so many ideas and things you can do, and they ruined it.
Yeah.
What system? has that?
PlayStation.
One.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
And what about Sonic? Not the Transform, not
That
the
was
Sega
good too.
Transform.
But
Sonic.
they already got Sonic.
Sonic
Sonic
Drift or
was-
whatever.
Actually, no, they don't have in they don't have in cart. Okay, but yeah, he should be in there. No,
Yeah.
that was a good game.
That was good.
That was a great game. Yeah, All Stars is great.
All Stars, I hear, is good. I'll
How
get
come we
that
never
discount.
fucked with it?
I'll buy it discounted. Yeah, I'll mess with the
It's
we
kids.
like
have it?
$3 now.
we don't have it. I was gonna buy it, but then
And it was actually like playable.
it's
and
not
fun?
60 frames. That's the only thing. It's like it's not 60 frames.
Here we go. 60
It's like
frames.
racing games. I like 60 frames. Yeah. But I
Well,
think that was everything, right? Is that
The
everything?
Switch isn't gonna be 60 frames.
Damn.
Wow. Wow.
It's gonna be underpowered,
Wow.
but it'll be fun.
One more thing. Do you think it's going to support HDR 4K?
No,
Damn.
not in your life.
Damn.
No, 1080p.
You don't even think it's going to be able
Not
to
even close.
output 4K
No.
with Netflix?
No,
Wow.
not for the price. No,
Wow.
think they'll come out with one later. They come up with one that's
If
successful
y'all can
later.
see Kev's face.
Wow.
When Jay said no.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, I
I
need to
think-
check it out. Check out the video.
4K, I don't think it's going to support 4K games, but I think it's going to at least output 4K or at least HDR.
You think it's going to stream? That's another question. Do you think it's going to stream Netflix?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. I
Yeah?
think it's going to stream Netflix 4K, at least in home
You think
console
it'll have
mode.
apps? You think it'll have
Netflix all
apps?
day.
Absolutely. Absolutely, it's going to have apps. Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it did, but I don't think it will. Not off the bat, no.
Dude, it has a touchscreen.
Doesn't matter.
You can only use it in portable mode. It's going to have apps.
You know how much a Roku with 4K costs? $200.
Fuck
$150.
Roku.
$150 just for the stupid box. No, doesn't play any games. Doesn't have a screen. So you're
Roku.
trying to say they're gonna put that in there?
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yes.
All right. You guys want to close on that?
I have nothing left to add. Yeah,
I'll see you next time streaming on the Switch.
Yep.
Yes.
Next time you see us, we'll have a Switch in our hands. No, I'm just kidding. No, you won't.
Nah,
No, you
it's
won't.
March.
That's March.
Yeah, you're gonna
Absolutely.
see us- you're
Not
gonna see
for a
us
while.
before
We're gonna see how much we got right in this podcast. I think we got a lot
We'll
of
go
it
down
right.
a checklist.
You know, we'll definitely come back to this, see how much we got right. But until then, you can find the Level 857 Video Game Podcast streamable on podcast.com. And there's going to be more services to come. Stay tuned for iTunes.
Also, leave some comments on what y'all think's going to happen with the Switch. If
Yes.
you think we're right, we think we're wrong. Well, your opinions, leave them in the comments on YouTube and all that good stuff.
Yeah, remember that song with Black Eyed Peas, and it was like something switch, something switch up. It was switch up.
I'll switch up.
They can do that too.
See,
There's so many things they
Will
can do with
Smith
the
and
Switch.
Black Eyed Peas need to contact Nintendo and get on this.
Yeah, they'll do the song together.
I like the name N-Fusion.
No,
but
it's
Switch
not real.
switches.
That's a
What the hell is
fake name.
Infusion?
You just made that up.
It's a fusion between portable and home.
You
That's too
made
much.
that up though.
Reminds me of that yogurt called Frusion.
Yep.
All right, anything else to add?
No, that should do it.
Subscribe. Level 857.
Comment below. Let us know what you think,
Stay
and we'll
tuned.
let you know what we think.
Stay tuned for other shows.
Yes. Next week, we always got something new.
Tell your friends.
Till then, Level 857.
Peace.
Peace.
Out, suckers. Come find me on Smash Brothers. Kill all of y'all. Come at me, bro. What's good? I wasn't done, man. Come at me, bro.
Video game.